I bought a pair of knee pads. I had a crash in one of my races, and I never really wanted to have knee pads because I always was wondering if they constricted your movement, as you paddle. So I kind of just never really had a thought about them until I went down and was like, you know what, I think I need to get some knee pads. So I did like everybody else does, went on YouTube, bunch of reviews, trying to figure out what I wanted, and I wanted something that was kind of minimal, kind of light, and I looked at these, kept coming back to these Enduro D30s, and they're not too heavy. They're 0.33 pounds each, so they're a little over a quarter pound each, and they're really hard to put on, but they have a silicone strip here at top. So once you get them on your leg, they pretty much stay where you put them, but it's a little bit of a battle to get these on. They're really tight. I'm 6 foot, like 155, and I got the mediums. And as you can see also, there is a left and a right. I wanted something that I could wash, and these have a pocket in the bottom where you can take the material out. And the material is kind of funky. It's very slippery. It's soft. You can stick your fingernail in it. It kind of feels like a thicker, harder silicone. But the way it's described in their advertising is that it's this material, when it takes a sharp impact, it hardens up and distributes the force over, a larger area, so they say. So the first pedal I did with them, I was, wow, these are really, really tight. And I thought they were going to be something that was going to slow me up, like another friction point. So I did a 10-mile loop, and my time was pretty close. So if they did slow me up any, it wasn't much at all. And that was like my benchmark test to know if I was going to really use these or not. But I've now got 3 rides on them, and I get more used to them every time. And the one nice thing about it that you don't really realize is this silicone, or whatever it is, this D30, when it gets warm, it kind of molds to your leg and sticks to you. It almost feels like a Spider-Man suit or something. It's really unique the way that it does that, and it doesn't do it right away. You got to give it a little 15-20 minutes to warm up, and then it kind of just molds around right to you and becomes like almost like a second skin. But they look cool. The pads, sit at the knee, so you've got quite a bit here that's going to go up your thigh a little bit. And I have some videos of me. Here's a view of the pads, how they look. Like I said, they got the silicone in the top. They kind of sit, I guess you want to put them like below the bend in your knee. You can add to lower shins. So you got your shins and your knees protected. Just from going down, I can tell you, you're not going to hit usually in your knee. It's going to be a little bit below if you do go down. So I'm not worried about having these up. If you put them up too high, they kind of like interfere with the movement, the bending of your leg. But that's the way they look. Some pictures of me when I'm with them on, so I'll show you that. But they're about $80, $85, $90 for these. So it is a bit of an investment for these. But if you have concerns, I never thought I was going to crash, until it happened. And I don't want to do it again, because the older you get, the longer the recovery is from injuries like that. And so to minimize that, this is the way I went. And so far, I'm pretty happy with them. I'm not sure if there's something better that I could have chosen. These seem to work pretty well. I mean, the Fox brand is, very well known. Their products are generally very well made and of high quality. So that's why I went with them. And like I said, I've got three or four rides on them now. And I've gotten to the point now where even when I'm just training, I'm taking these with me just so it's something that I'm used to, and that it's not foreign to me when I do go to race it. So that's the Enduro D30s, and that's my opinion of them.